Let me tell you the story of how I became the greatest taxi driver that Rust ever saw. Now, it all started with me spawning in on the beach. I think I'm in large tribe land. You see, the thing about Rust is pretty much all you can do in this game is kill or steal from people. So I decided to do the most difficult thing possible and try to lead an honest life, in the form of operating a taxi service. But of course, taxi cars don't just grow on trees. So I need to get off the beach, head further up north, find a good base spot, set down some roots before I can start operating my taxi. Having found this cool intersection of two dirt roads to live nearby, I started setting up shop. With the beginnings of my base and a couple pieces of basic gear equipped, I was making good progress. But of course we are playing Rust, so it's time for something to go wrong. Is there anything more quintessentially Rust than getting jumped in the woods by a guy with a double-barrel shotgun? Not only that, this guy also had a chainsaw on him, which is a pretty good fucking find. Now, I'm sure this guy I just killed and took like a little bit of loot off of will take this really well and won't, do anything weird or obsessive. Someone's coming, dude. Alright, dude, good for you. He had come back and was outside my door, wrecking parts of my base that were still under construction. I don't like that. Get the fuck out of here. There we go. Yeah, turned out the guy was actually my neighbor. So following the natural life cycle of any neighborly dispute, we now entered the door camping phase, where he sat outside my door with a shotgun. Now, the only way to win at this game is to simply not play. So I kind of just had no choice but to sit inside. But it wasn't all bad. I got to check Discord. RBZ sent some interesting videos, not all bad. So anyway, I just kind of sat around and waited until the guy got bored, and then I could get back to work. Putting in the final pieces for my garage, my base was now finally done. So I had hit the road, find a salvageable car on the side of the road, do some roadside repair, throw a little bit of fuel in, and drive that baby home. Then prop her up on the car lift, change out some of the parts and components, and there we have it. This rusted out old piece of shit is my taxi. Isn't she beautiful? The driver's seat and shotgun seat are locked using a code lock, meaning random bums can't hop in. We have a bulletproof front window, however we are vulnerable from the sides. Now the compartment behind that is the taxi compartment. This one's unlocked, meaning anyone can hop in, and it's completely surrounded by glass in all directions. And at the front, we've got a trading window. So, they can pay me, the whole fucking point of this operation. And for any rowdy passengers, I have a nice little handy boot button. So, time to clock in and go and make some fucking money. Hey buddy, you want to ride? Hop in the back. Listen, I'm going to Outpost. You can get a free ride to Outpost if you want. So for my first journey, I picked up this literally naked guy next to the gas station and took him a short journey up to Outpost. And along the way, we only got shot at once. Yeah, lots of freaks out today. So that's pretty good. Alright, here you are, buddy. Thank you, brother. Now for this trip, I received a payment of 42 scrap. Now, it's basically the equivalent of currency in Rust. This is what I'm going to receive the majority of my payments in. And on top of that, as some kind of special treat, I got a completely mold-covered bottle of water. So with a decent chunk of change and a very gross bottle now in my possession, I continue my journey looking for more people to carry around the map. Well, at least I can see better now. Okay. Cool, mate. Cheers. Okay, well, there goes the taxi. You see, it was expected that some guy up on the rocks would take pot shots at me, and maybe even some guy at close range would completely fucking unload on me. But what I wasn't expecting was the fucking 3-man ambush crew, complete with a rocket launcher. So for the next taxi I set up, I upgraded the front compartment to be heavily armored. This way the bulletproof glass was more resilient, and now there wasn't a single angle that I was unprotected from. Now this came at the downside of god-awful visibility. So now I looked less like a taxi and more like a fucking MRAP that you would have seen in Afghanistan. But I mean, considering the fact that people are literally setting up ambushes with RPGs, is that not like the best tool for the job here? Hey, buddy. Alright, take it easy, huh? Dude, I'm telling you, bro, taxi driver's not playing around no more. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and include the stuff I got off this guy as part of my net revenue. Somewhere around the ballpark of 100 scrap worth of items. Holy shit. Man, they hate to see a guy just minding his own business, dude. Now, pretty quickly at this point, I realized that the upgrade in armor had been an amazing investment. There was like a lot of animosity for fucking taxi drivers out here, apparently. But all the same, I was gonna keep rolling down the roads and trying to make some fucking money here. So I returned to the safe zone at Outpost and waited.
Are you the taxi man?
Yeah, that's me.
How much for a ride up to E11?
E11, I'll do that for 15 scrap.
All right, 1 second. Let me get my partner over here. You know what I mean?
Okay, go for it. Okay, cool. Hop in the back. All right, here we go.
How much money you making there?
I'm sorry, dude. I can't really tell what you're saying over this engine.
It's because he's talking through a damn can.
With the string, right?
Through. It's exactly what he's talking through. Yes.
Alright, this is about as close as I can get you guys.
Okay, that works. I want that crate. I want that crate. I want that crate. I want that crate.
We got 2 more happy customers. I'd taken these 2 guys through the sketchiest part of the map, where if they weren't in a big fucking fast-moving bulletproof box, they probably would have gotten killed. So, on to finding my next customer. Okay, maybe I seem like a bad guy for turning that guy into a tangled mess of steel and flesh, but first off, what was he doing in the middle of the fucking road at night? But also, these were the guys who had ambushed my last taxi, so enjoy getting pummeled by a fucking 12-ton armored truck.
Hey, can I have a taxi? Yo, taxi?
Yeah.
Taxi?
Hop in the back.
Can I,
Hey, Ken.
200 scrap work?
Yeah, where are you trying to go?
I just need to get V24-ish, that supermarket by there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, boss.
What are you doing in the road?
Yo,
Sorry.
yo, get off the road! Get off the road! Get off the road!
Fucking cyclist.
Fucking, you gotta turn the blinker on. You gotta yell at him. You don't that way at TikTok, like, wrong way, dipshit.
He's like a cyclist in New York. He's like the biggest asshole ever.
That's him. Dude,
are you serious? His name's Zero Enigma, right? In New York, he just like yells at everyone and shit.
Oh, that's a nice bike you got there. That's a nice bike.
That's a nice bike you got there. I'm sure you are.
So at this point, we get to discussing a guy called Zero Enigma, who is like this guy in New York that has like endless negativity.
Wrong way, dumb shit. Wrong way, asshole.
Where he'll just upload literally hundreds of videos, one every week that's like 30 minutes long, of him just yelling at people for like walking on the fucking bike lane. Like, unironically, the guy just has endless negativity and he makes the world around him just that little bit worse.
Doesn't say walk. Yeah, I'm the asshole.
Like, yeah, dude, you kind of are. You just scared an old woman for like no fucking reason. All right, this is your stop.
All right, thanks, brother.
Take care, dude.
Thanks, brother.
Another happy customer, and a decent chunk of change in my pocket too. So on to finding my next customer. Bro. On one of the countless bases nearby, some guy was on his roof shooting rockets at me. And you know, the worst part about it was, I have such poor visibility, I can't even see them coming. Oh, and I got caught out in some fucking open field. So really all I could do was keep driving and hope and pray that one of these rockets wouldn't land. Fuck off. Dude, the level of taxi hate out here was fucking absurd. But all the same, I'm just gonna keep minding my own fucking business. What am I gonna do? Shoot rockets back at that guy? Hi, buddy. You need a ride?
Hello. Dude, you got a nice car. Yeah, I want to ride. Can I get in the back?
Dude. Yeah, get in the back. All right,
Hell yeah. I gotta ride the water treatment plant, my boy.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, bro, hey. Yo.
Seeing as this guy had basically a childlike level of excitement over the fucking taxi service, I couldn't bring myself to charge the guy. He gets a free ride.
You're awesome, bro. This is awesome. Dude, you're cruising. I'll be the first to say Rush needs more players like you, for real, for real.
All right, here's your stop, buddy.
Thank you, bro. Wait.
Take care, dude. With another happy customer, at this point my boy Donkey hopped on for some double guy taxi gaming.
Got him over.
Where? Oh!
Is that the guy you were talking about?
That's the guy, dude. Fucking guy, bro.
He's actually just thinking fuck us for no reason.
Shot another one, dude. He just sits on his fucking base with rockets, bro.
Yo,
you want to ride?
a ride? Sure. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Actually, take me to fishing if you can.
Sure,
Straight
bro.
ahead.
Have it, dude.
Ah!
Oh shit. Ambush. You good back there, dude? You take some hits?
I'm good.
This is about as far as I think I can take you, dude. Good luck.
Thank you, good sir. I do appreciate you. Good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
I think he's dead.
So you just get clapped by some guy, dude?
I just heard his head blowing up.
Another happy customer. I mean, minus the fact that he got killed about 5 seconds after, but hey, we did our job. We got, we took him exactly where he wanted to be, okay? Now, along the way, we've been almost ambushed, so we needed to do some repairs.
Okay. There's a guy right there.
Okay, that's cool. Or they can, just be two people in a fucking bush waiting. That's cool. Now, despite the two of us getting murked, we were luckily able to come back and reclaim the car because, again, it's code locked and they don't have the code. Again, just another one of the countless fucking hurdles in the way of me trying to make an honest fucking living. Let's go and try to find the next customer. Hey, buddy. You want to ride?
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go wherever.
So where are we trying to go, buddy? You got somewhere to be?
I want to go to ferry. Can you guys wait for me there and then we can bring him back to my base?
Okay. Yeah, we can loiter around. Go ahead, we'll be right here.
I'll be right back.
So while he looted the ferry terminal, we waited for him so we could bring him back to his base afterwards. Take it easy.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I got your guys' payment.
Yeah, that's more than enough, bro.
Let's go.
Alright, where's your base?
Taxi plus. To call you out, but I got
Fuck
you
with the
this time.
taxi, dude.
Are you those taxi
Careful.
Oh.
I take it easy,
Damn,
dude.
chill.
Hey, what's with the hate, bro?
Yes.
Fuck you.
What did we do? What did we do to you, man?
Go a little bit
Come
more.
on.
Go a little bit more.
Okay.
Go up more. Yeah. Up. Right here.
Good?
Right here. What? Right.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
Thank you. Oh shit!
It's over.
What the fuck?
Drive.
I can't drive. Get out. I got gunned, bro. Damn, dude. The whole thing had been an ambush. The journey of me taking him to and from ferry terminal had just been stalling so his boy could set up on the roof with an RPG to kill our engine. The guy in the back seat had been in on it and he'd been concealing a gun the entire time. But at the end of the day, who cares? It's just 2 gear sets. Let's go back and recover the taxi. Bart, come on, dude. What the fuck was that for?
Honestly, I thought you guys were gonna be loaded. You guys were broke.
So now, at this point, I entered the final phase of the taxi driver life cycle. The Travis Bickle phase. You see, I was just fucking sick of these people. Every time I go out, it's either someone trying to shoot out my fucking glass, hit me with a rocket, or shoot me as soon as I hop out of my car. But this was like fucking next level. You and your boy conspiring to set up an ambush on me, blowing up the front of my engine, killing me, and then after that complaining that I didn't have enough fucking loot for you. Like, imagine that, some fucking guy robs you and goes, oh, I thought there'd be more money in your wallet. But the worst part of all, after all's said and done and we're dead on the floor, they put a second rocket into our taxi just to make it unsalvageable. Come on, dude, who does that? Alright, well, if that's the game we're playing, then so be it. I'm down. So I got on the next morning and took a look at what I was up against. Looking at their base, a raid would be next to impossible, but that doesn't mean all hope is lost. You see, Rust servers wipe on a set schedule. In the case of the server that I'm on, once every month. Now there's this sort of phenomenon with wipes that I call the mid-wipe slump. Look at this amazing chart I've made to explain it. So you can see, as the wipe begins, motivation is high, and then at the middle it dips down for whatever reason, reaches near rock bottom levels of quitting, and then if they're able to power through this little slump, their motivation is regained until the end of the wipe. Now we're day 15 of 30, meaning we're at the exact midpoint here. So if I'm able to apply enough pressure to make them simply not want to play, they'll simply quit, which in Rust is perfect, because if materials are not used to upkeep the base decays and the loot is free for anyone to take. But I have to be quick about this. If I wait too long, the motivation will come back and it'll be hopeless. So I got to work and started farming. Using my faraway taxi depot base, I was able to farm safely and get a good supply of materials together. I then took over one of their decaying neighbors' base and claimed it as my own. Now from here, I repaired a new car and then started doing supply runs back and forth with materials, down to the base that neighbored my enemies. I built this up to be quite a resilient base and then also placed a roof camping funnel on the top of my base. And just for good measure, on the other side of their base, I built another tower, this one much taller so that it could look down on them in their roof. So now behind them they had the ocean, to their left they had my one roof camping base, to their right they had my other roof camping base, and directly ahead of them they had some other guy's roof camping base. They were completely fucking hemmed in. Now logging onto the site of now being completely surrounded by roof campers is really going to hurt your motivation to play. But there was still a lot more we could do. See, even though a raid was impossible, there was still quite a bit of worming around that we could do. So me and Donkey got to work. I started by taking a compound bow, literally 100 arrows, and shooting out a turret they had on the southern side of their base. Then I took the gun and ammo from it. Hooray! After this, me and Donkey grabbed a handful of spears, climbed to the top of their base. If you fuck it up, you're dead.
No, I don't fuck it up.
And broke into their shooting floor. Using spears on the window, we were able to target the underside of the ceiling, which was much more vulnerable to attack.
Again. Fuck. Whatever. All those things. Oh, we're good. Nice.
I'm in. We'd entered into what can only be described as the fucking parking garage design. And up here we found a little bit of loot, which was nice. And at this point we were going scorched earth. So, fuck you barrel, eat shit and die. And you too, campfire. Now we had just enough explosives to blow up one door. So, we blew up the door up here. And inside we found what can only be described as the fucking back rooms. And right around this point we started feeling like this base was a little stuffy. It was kind of hard to breathe in here. So we decided to add some much needed ventilation. Oh!
You're wrong.
Hold on, we don't know if this really went down. Now this took a decent chunk of time and would be almost trivially easy for these guys to repair, but it was sending a message that there was someone on this server who fucking despised them. And also it was just kind of funny, right? Like we were little rats in their base making fucking rat holes and shit. So with their base looking significantly more like Swiss cheese from Tom and Jerry, there was only one final thing left to do. They had a windmill at the very top of their base. So we reenacted those like 1930s photos of those guys building the skyscrapers and shit, clambered up on the scaffolding, and tore it all down. Because Goodbye, windmill.
Victory.
And with that, we called it quits for the day. I hopped on the next day to check up on our old buddies. Our strategy had worked. You see, they had repaired the vast majority of the damage we'd done to the base. You could see when they got to the very top of the base, the repairs stopped. Because at this point, they saw the full extent of us dropping their turret, their windmill, and setting up all those fucking towers. We didn't even need to raid them. All we had to do was break their resolve to even play. So with that, all we had to do now was wait a couple days for their base to crumble so we could pick up the pieces. Hopping on a few days later, their base was severely deteriorated. Their main loot room was almost exposed. Just another hour or two and everything they had will be ours. I'm coming. Oh, there's two gears, so fucked. Other people had picked up on the fact that this base was decaying and they had come by with some serious gear to pick up the scraps instead. However, they'd also put themselves in a shitty position. You see, we had the two bases on either side of them. Donkey was going to spawn in the big base, put on a gear set and push them, while on the other side of the base, I spawned in on the tower to provide him sniper support. Soldier. Oh dude, I think they're explorating it. Is that you naked?
No.
I hit the hazmat guy 3 times. Hit him fucking 4 times, dude. Yeah, the hazmat guy's probably weak. I see AK guy. Yeah, I hit AK guy 3 times. 4 times, he's down. AK guy down on top. AK guy dead. Hazmat guy I think is somewhere inside the base.
Right, head to him. He's dead.
I'm coming.
Oh, he's got a big...
Securing the loot from these 3 guys, as well as some of the scraps that had now decayed and were exposed, we returned all this loot back to our base, and went back to wait for more decayed loot. A little bit of loot. Nothing crazy, but now we looted some materials as well as their very advanced workbench. He's here. I hit him a little. He was on top. They just placed a fucking door. I'm pushing him. He's down. I'm gonna grab his gun.
I'm down too.
Got him. With 2 more gear sets plus some more scrap from the base secured, we were doing pretty fucking good. Now ultimately we were unable to seal the base due to a pretty boneheaded mistake on my end. But all the same, we walked away from this base with a lot of fucking loot. So with our despised enemy's base now being nothing but a pile of rubble, and a lot of their loot lying in our boxes, I thought about the best possible way to honor what had happened here. And I think I really outdid myself with this one. Using my newly won riches, I built what could only be described as a motor-powered monstrosity. Now with 2 big engines on the front and back, as well as a small one under the dash, and a taxi compartment, this was the final evolution of the taxi cab. It's like fucking Pokemon. We had the first evolution, then we had the second, and then this is the final one. Now fuel economy, you know, about 5 miles to a gallon. But she was fucking quick. So with the ultimate car built out of the ruins of my enemies, I decided as one final spit in the face to them, I would give out the loot that I had gotten from their base to just random people, as well as free taxi rides. Hi there. Hi. Hop in the back. Hop in the back real quick. Better get in, dude.
Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Deadass?
Yeah,
Oh, what
yeah,
a G, bro. Oh, yeah, drop me off at ranch, if you don't mind.
Alright, there you are, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hi, little buddy. Hop in the back.
What up? Alright,
check the back here.
Oh!
You trying to get somewhere on the map?
Like, maybe by airfield?
This is around where you wanted to be dropped near airfield?
Yeah,
there.
I can work with this.
Okay, dude, good luck.
Thank you very much, man. You're the GOAT.
No problem. And so I gave out the rest of whatever the opposite of ill-gotten gains are to the people. More than 10 gear sets were given away to the homeless and needy. I was like Mr. Beast, except, you know, none of that gross stuff and not really on the same scale. And think about it, not much at all really like Mr. Beast, actually. So though I failed in my mission of making a living as a taxi driver, I still feel like at the end of the day, I succeeded. I fucked over the guy who fucked me over. If that's not a win in Rust, I don't know what is. Thank you to the donkey for joining me on this adventure. I asked a lot from him and your boy never failed to deliver. Thank you to my YouTube members, with a special thank you to Platypus Advisor, Heath Dion, and Fat Guy at the Big Fella tier, and a big thank you to Daninator at the Albertus Lover tier. And last but certainly not least, thanks to you for watching. Let me know if you guys the rest videos, or if I should, just put a gun to my head and pull the trigger. Cheers.